All right, so today we're going to be talking about how to find providers that accept ChampVA. So we already talked about what ChampVA is, but how do you find providers? How do you find somewhere that actually takes that so you can use it? If you have ChampVA, you know the struggle. You know how much of a pain in the butt it is to find anybody that accepts it. But the reality is, it's harder to find people that know if they accept it. So ChampVA is set up in a very different way than most insurances. Most insurance companies, they have a network. All right, they have providers that have signed up with their network, and you can call up that insurance company and say, hey, who are you guys connected with? Who's in your network? They can give you that list of people, and you can go from there. All right. Also, when you call up a doctor's office and you say, hey, do you accept this insurance? Well, they're going to look through their network registry. The problem is that ChampVA doesn't do networks. They are open access, which means anybody can bill to them, regardless of if they're in network or not. So, yes, anyone can bill to them, but you also have to go through all the hoops to get set up with them. There's a lot of things you have to do to get qualified to be able to do that. Not everywhere is signed up for that. Not everyone can actually submit that billing. So how do you do it? Because if you call up a doctor's office and you say, hey, do you accept ChampVA? They're going to look through their registry and they're going to see, yeah, we're not in network with them. So the answer is always going to be no. All right, this is really frustrating because it's like, man, why does no one take this? So here's the trick. You have to ask them, do you bill to payer code 84146? You'll likely have to talk to the billing department, but if you ask them that, you're much more likely to get the answer that you're looking for. All right, you'd be amazed how many doctors we've gone to that we ask them, hey, do you accept ChampVA? And they say no. Well, then we end up coming back a few weeks later after we learn this trick and we say, hey, do you guys bill to payer code 84146? And they say, absolutely. Yep, we do that. So you got to know how to ask. It is a pain in the butt. I get it. It's not the way it should be, but this is the workaround. Okay. A couple things that I hear a lot of people talk about that I want to make sure we're correcting. Just because someone accepts Tricare, Medicare, or any other kind of insurance does not mean they accept ChampVA. I would wager to say that your chances are better if you go with someone that accepts those. If you got someone who is set up to take Tricare, that's where I would start. It's still not a guarantee, okay? So you still might come across places that accept one but not the other. There's just no requirement for them to have to. That's something I hear a lot, and I just want to make sure people don't go to a doctor thinking, hey, this place accepts Medicare, they accept Tricare, they must accept ChampVA, and then you get stuck with a big bill. Make sure you talk to them, make sure you figure out exactly what they take, and get that confirmation that they bill to 84146. All right, that is absolutely key. And again, it's a struggle. It really is. It's very difficult. It's not the way it should be, but this is what we have to do. Okay. So if you're looking for this, if you're trying to find somewhere that accepts it, this is the way to do this. If you hear someone else talking about this struggle, send them this video. All right. Now, also with mental health, as a lot of people know, mental health, it's not covered by a whole lot of insurance. It's just not. Especially when you start looking at VA insurance, even less likely. We struggled for years trying to find anywhere that would accept ChampVA, even knowing to ask for the billing code. And it just doesn't really exist, unfortunately. So if you're needing mental health that's covered through ChampVA or community care, Tricare, any kind of VA insurance, come check out Valorwell. All right, we've got therapists in almost every state. Hopefully soon we'll have them in every state. This is what we do. All right, we are removing any barriers to access for mental health care for veterans and for their families. All right, So check out Valorwell. Send this to someone who you think might need it. Please hit the like button, subscribe. You know how it works. The more people that interact with these videos, the more people that it'll get out to. We've got to get the word out. We've got to let people know that this exists. All right? So, till next time, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Have a great day. Bye.